Yeah, Everlasting Eagle. I just came out of the hospital. I still feel a little bit something from whatever. They gave me some medicine. They gave me littler than what they gave me, and kind of weaned off a little. That's what they do, and I found out that I am mentally ill. You know, they tested me, my anger, they tested me, they asked me questions, my depression, everything. It finds out that I have depression and I have bipolar. And, you know, I never took medicine like that before, and, Yo, Everlasting Eagle. My back, I have the, whatever, I'm watching on YouTube. My flows and stuff when I was flowing the other day. I like to do that because, I never sing that song again, and I'm like that, and like the state of mind I was in, or lately I've been depressed, and you know what I mean. So you know what I mean. So basically I entertain myself. So when they said that, you know, I felt it. I knew there was that 50-50 chance. Oh yeah, when I went into it, I felt this whole different world of being like, I hate to say it this way, of being intoxicated. Because that's what it is, You're not saying it's not like drinking liquor or smoking herbs or whatever, you know. So, yeah, I found out. And I got people on this putting on Facebook, I want to, befriend you and stuff like this while I'm talking. You know what I mean? So, yeah, basically, if you think, of talking depressed lately and so and so, they said that basically I've always been bipolar. It just didn't, whatever and whatever, like, you just didn't get diagnosed, and, maybe it runs in the family, because that's like, inherited or whatever. It is what it is. Now, I can rap or heavy metal about, mental illness because I am mentally ill. And, you know, so I'm on a little medicine right now, like I said, low dose to wean off. And, I gotta keep taking it for a couple of days until I can talk to, another doctor that I'm gonna go there once a week. Not one, I'm sorry, once a month, and get some medicine, try another medicine. They said that basically when their medicine, like I'm on now, the higher dose, I had got a little bit, you know what I mean? Because it didn't with me and stuff like that, it did. Some of us, the medicine goes with us, and it don't and stuff like that. So I didn't want to do it, but I had to sign a paper saying that if I get out of hand, that I have to be sedated. I mean, like, they have to get me, like, the white jackets with the needle, and I didn't want to do that. But I had to get the treatment. I had to find out, and I found out I'm mentally ill. Oh yeah, and another thing, I have ADHD. It's like, they asked me basically when I get like when I'm in the chain of thought, or I'm waiting or whatever and stuff like that, do I do a certain thing? They didn't say what it was. and I said basically, I don't know. I like pace back and forth here and there because I don't like to wait. So it's like I'm doing something in the time to kill time until I do something or whatever. If I'm waiting, and they said you have ADHD and stuff like that. That's also inherited. You know, somebody in my family down the road or whatever. So I was saying, yo. So I can rhyme about it. I could say like I'm crazy, you know what I mean? But they said you're in between. You're not like suicidal. You're not schizo. You're not psycho. You're not those things. You just need medicine. Like on this medicine, I'm not thinking about like I was thinking before, like heaven and like death and or whatever this shit is, you know. So it did work in a way, but I feel my head like really the other the other night. The reason why, you know, I kind of went into is because I went to sleep and I couldn't sleep. Like I had pain in my head. It was like fucking my head felt like it was gonna explode, and I said, I can't go through this shit every night, you know? And shit like that, you know? So yeah, I'm mentally ill. And I feel good about saying this because it's like a release. It's like, you know, there are people out there that are mentally ill and don't say nothing or whatever. There are actresses and actors that are mentally ill or singers and they keep it to themselves. You know, that's just like, well, the way I am, you know, y'all know I keep it real. If I say I'm angry today, I'm angry. Or so and so, or you know, I'm a thug and shit like that. I'm not afraid of whatever, you know. I don't hide things, no secrets and stuff like that, you know. That's just how I am, and I'm gonna go the distance. I'm gonna whatever. Like my brain feels a little whatever. I had drank some beer. I'm trying to get my mind like numb or something. I want to go get some cigarettes, you know. I still feel like I can't do certain things, like, you know, I feel like I'm getting a head rush right now, but I'm going to be going through this, you know. Medicines have a certain thing where you can get like tired or whatever, you know. Maybe y'all see it in my eyes a little. I see something, you know, but I'm going to be all right. I'm going to handle this like I handle everything. And so this is, excuse me, this goes a beer. I want to get some cigarettes, maybe a little more beer. They say the beer, one beer is healthy for you a day and stuff like that. I don't know. But when I get the right medicine, I won't have to do this. You know, I don't know. Maybe I'll drink a little. I don't know. It's not recommended. Don't do this. After this, and I thought about it, and I'm going to do it. I'm going to go on Facebook, and I'm going to say, basically, I went into the hospital for one day. You know, like I said, I went in like I said I was going to after 2 hours, and I did what I had to do. And I told them once I find out that if I'm mentally ill or how I react to medicine, they said I acted, you know, like I needed it and stuff like that, you know, and they basically said, you know, the way you reacted to it in certain points, and you know, they saw certain things about me, you know, they just said you're mentally ill. Okay, like I was saying about the Facebook, I'm going to go on there and I'm going to say I'm mentally ill. I stood one day in the hospital and I found out that I was mentally ill. You see, I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to say what I am or something like that or whatever. Now I'm going to tell you something else. Around that place when I got out, there was a Dunkin' Donuts, and I kind of, I don't know, I just said to myself, you know, I have to go pick up some medicine. And there was a lady behind me, and she looked at me and she moved away and got scared and said to the other lady that was in front of her, "Can I go ahead of you? This guy's mentally ill, so and so." You know what I mean? You know? She said that. I don't trust him. You see what I mean? We're human. We're not freaking whatever. You know? She assumed right away that I was like a psycho or whatever the deal is. I don't care. I don't care. That's her and shit. I'm doing me and shit. You know? So, it is what it is. So, basically, if you hear me singing about bipolar or depression or even ADHD, it's because I am what I am. And I'm mentally ill. And right there and then I said I just joined the family. I'm family with mentally ill, and I'm family with the dogs. You know what I mean? And I used to like the first song like I did with my ex band member. It was called Crazy MC. So I thought I've always been Crazy MC. You know, Everlasting Eagle. So you know what I mean? So I am who I am, and life goes on, and I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing to keep moving on. I told them, I said about me not doing anything or whatever, or like losing motivation. They said, you have to get on this medication, or you might lose you might get worse and lose your motivation, and you have to be hospitalized. I said, hell no. I don't want that to happen to me. So I have to, with medicines, I have to get, you know what I mean? They said it could go down and you won't be as whatever, and it'll be in control, or you'll be good you'll be good, and then maybe you won't need it, or so and so, or you're going to need it. They told me that I have to take medicine for the rest of my life. So I won't be like this. I'm ready. I'm ready. I told you I was ready to do whatever. You know, I have to. No matter what, I said it to Yahweh. I mean, a long time ago. No matter what I'm sorry. No matter what way I am, I'm gonna live life. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do whatever. If this is what it means to live life even longer, and to do whatever, and to be rid of this, and so, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. So, that everlasting ego is mentally ill. I didn't like hearing it. I really didn't. And I'm going to tell you something else. When I was in there and I saw people, I was actually happy. And you know, some people acted like me. Some people had the same look in their eyes, the bags, you know. I felt right at home. It was like almost I didn't want to leave. I actually liked the psych ward. I hate to say that, bro. I mean, think about it. I just said to y'all, I'm mentally ill, so most people would think that I'm crazy for even saying that. But I felt really at home. I felt like I didn't want to leave. It was like, you know, they serve you. You get to sleep all day. You take a shower. I mean, they had groups and stuff like that. You know, so and so. You socialize. You do something else. You do artwork. Whatever you do. But you know, but I went through it. I did what I had to do, get my medicine, whatever. I still feel like you know, like if I was gonna get medicine and stuff, you know, which I have to, you know, still and whatever, and the deal is, you know, you know, really the reason why I said that for me to go get it, because I have somebody gonna deliver it for me, because I'm still at that point where I still don't want to even go to get medicine. I'm saying, like, myself, I can't. So if they're gonna bring it to me, I'm still gonna get that shit. I found a way how to get out of that shit. You know, I'm gonna make another one.